It's 5 a.m. on WKYT this morning. The murder rocked the Lexington community 30 years ago. Now, one of two convicted killers will be asking to be released from prison today during a parole hearing.
Police say he was left there for hours. Coming up, we'll hear from the mother of a Louisville toddler found dead in a van earlier this week.
And Lexmark International is getting a new owner. What does that mean for its current employees? Find out just ahead on WKYT this morning.
This is WKYT This Morning.
Rise and shine. Good morning. I'm Michelle Chamberlain.
And I'm Bill Bryant, and it's so good to have you on WKYT Hump Day, Wednesday, April 20th. And it looks like it's going to be a good one.
Yes, I was worried it was going to be a wet Wednesday, but I don't think it's going to be, right, Micah?
No, it's not going to be a wet Wednesday, but going off into Thursday, that's probably your best bet. Add some rain and maybe off into even portions of Friday, too. But today, it's mainly dry. We can't rule out a slight chance of rain. But for the most part, we're going to stay dry today. Temperatures there in the 50s, couple of 60s. It's a good feel this morning. By the afternoon, right around 80 degrees. So most of us dry. Like I said, a slight chance of rain in the forecast. But the focus of the forecast is really how those chances of rain increase the next couple of days. They're slowly increasing, but they are getting up there. I'll show you the percentages on that, when you can expect the first raindrop coming up.
All right, and here's the latest news.
He's been behind bars for 3 decades, but today, a man convicted in a Lexington murder is up for parole.
Investigators say Eric Hayden was 29 years old when he and another man killed a Columbia Steakhouse manager before setting the restaurant on Alexandria Drive on fire. WKYT's Mark Barber is joining us live from Frankfort with a look ahead to Hayden's parole request this morning. Mark?
Good morning, Bill. 2 days ago, the victim's family asked the state parole board to keep Eric Hayden in prison. Since he has served 30 years, this morning he will get his chance to make his case to the state parole board here in Frankfort about why he should be set free. Now, the 59-year-old's parole hearing starts at 8:30 this morning. Hayden was 29 when he and a second man, Clarence Jones, murdered the manager of a Lexington restaurant on Alexandria Drive. Their victim, 36-year-old Clay Nelson, was not random. The two men knew each other, and they worked together to rob and kill him. Nelson was stabbed more than 50 times during the horrific crime. His butchered body was found after his killers set the restaurant on fire. His murder was so brutal, the police officers who investigated Nelson's death still remember the grisly details of the bloodied and burned crime scene. When Jones was up for parole 5 years ago, the parole board did not let him out of prison. Now this morning, Nelson's family are waiting to see if they will also keep Hayden locked up behind bars. Again, his parole hearing will start in about 3.5 hours. Live in Frankfort, Mark Barber, WKYT.
All right, Mark, thank you. We'll see what happens, and we'll be on that story today. And we first told you about this tragic story earlier in the week, and now we're learning some new details about the death of a Louisville toddler who was found on a daycare van.
It's just terrible. We're hearing reactions from the toddler's mother as she's trying to cope with losing her son. WKYT's Caitlin Sintner is at our live desk this morning with the latest developments.
Good morning, Michelle. It's a very heartbreaking story out of Louisville. The 19-year-old mother of a toddler found in a hot car says her son was with his daycare when he was found. That daycare, she says, is owned by her aunt. Carla Swain barely able to put words together as she talks about her 2-year-old son, Levante Xavier Swain, who died Monday from the heat. He was her only child. She says she called him Vontae, Daddy, and King. She didn't actually have custody of Levante. She said they'd been in the foster care system together, and her foster mom was still taking care of her son. According to Louisville Metro Police, Levante was in a van about 3 to 4 hours, also confirming an employee of Lil King's and Queen's Daycare was operating the van. Our media partners in Louisville obtained records showing the state has investigated the daycare multiple times since 2012. But despite those findings, the daycare has a star rating from the state for going above and beyond for the kids. At the live desk, Caitlin Sintner, WKYT.
Thank you, Caitlin. One of the Lexington's biggest employers is being sold to a group of Chinese investors. Lexmark says the company will be acquired by a group led by China-based Apex Technology in a cash deal worth $3.6 billion. The deal comes as Apex looks to expand into a multinational company. Mayor Jim Gray's office released a statement following the announcement, saying the company plans to keep its corporate headquarters in Lexington and does not expect to make significant changes in employment. The mayor went on to say, quote, Lexmark and IBM before them have been valued members of our corporate community for many years. I look forward to a productive, positive relationship between Lexington and Apex Technology, end quote. Now, Apex says the merger is expected to close later this year.
The time this morning is 5:05 on WKYT, and tensions are building in Frankfort as Governor Bevin's administration has accused former Governor Steve Beshear and his staff of corruption. Governor Bevin says he plans to hire a private law firm to investigate what he calls potentially illegal practices carried out by the previous administration. He says the investigation stems from evidence of irregularities found by his administration since he has taken office. The governor says Beshear's administration issued no-bid contracts to benefit friends and also forced state workers to make political donations to Democratic candidates, including Attorney General Andy Beshear.
We've seen enough at this point to know that this is a serious problem. I am asking Attorney General Andy Beshear to return these thousands and thousands of dollars of questionable contributions if he has not already done so.
Attorney General Andy Beshear says the investigation should be done by the Independent Ethics Commission and not a cabinet that answers to the governor. And former Governor Steve Beshear calls the accusations a, quote, pathetic spectacle. He added that, quote, at some point, Matt Bevin has to realize there's a time to campaign and a time to govern. Attacking me in an effort to distract the public from his Benifine debacle and his plan to strip away health care from hundreds of thousands of Kentuckians will not work. Governor Bevin's allegations came as the former head of the state personnel cabinet under former Governor Beshear admitted to taking kickbacks. Tim Longmire pled guilty to bribery in court yesterday afternoon. He admitted to both soliciting and accepting more than $200,000 worth of kickbacks from a consultant during his time with the state's personnel cabinet. Longmire will return to court for sentencing on August 18th. He faces up to 10 years in prison.
Dozens of people face charges after investigators say a Madison County bar allowed minors to serve and drink alcohol. After a 2-month investigation, several agencies carried out a search warrant at College Station Bar on South 2nd Street in Richmond over the weekend. Police say 2 underage bartenders were found serving alcohol while also being intoxicated. They also found over 100 minors inside the bar during the search. Police say the owner of the bar, Marion Robinson, was arrested following the search. Students at EKU tell us Robinson is well known for allowing underage drinking.
He's always there and he's always drinking and smoking a cigarette, just walking around, just smoking a cigarette with everyone. Like, he doesn't care. He doesn't question you. Like, the people working the front desk are fraternity people. They're not owners or anything.
Now, police say all 109 minors found inside the bar received citations. They say Robinson has been charged with 1 count of license required to traffic in alcohol and also 109 counts of unlawful transaction with a minor. Police have not said whether or not the bar will be allowed to reopen.
We're now getting a closer look at Kentucky's newest solar energy facility. Check out this video from Sky First of the 50-acre plot in Mercer County. LG&E and Kentucky Utilities crews have been working on that facility for months now. It features more than 44,000 panels that officials say will provide enough energy for 1,500 homes. Once it's complete, it will be the biggest solar energy facility in the state. Officials say the facility will be fully operational by June 1st.
Planning a trip to New York City? If so, you'll soon be able to catch a nonstop flight out of Bluegrass Airport. United Airlines plans to offer nonstop flights from Lexington to the Newark Liberty International Airport in New Jersey starting July 1st. Newark Airport is 14 miles from Manhattan. Customers can start booking flights now. United Air says flights from Lexington to Newark will be on a 50-seat regional jet. Perfect timing for summertime.
There you go, another way to get to the big city,
Yes.
right? Our time this morning is 5:09. WKYT This Morning is just getting started.
She's nearly 100 years old, but this Wisconsin woman isn't letting her age stop her from providing a helping hand. That story after the break.
Have a lot of rain back toward the west, but for us, we don't really see that much rain today. Only a small chance. It really comes tomorrow. And I'll show you when that forecast changes for the better coming up in just a few minutes.
Now, your zone-by-zone forecast with meteorologist Micah Harris.
Most of the rain, most of the energy still well back toward the west. Eastern areas not really looking all that bad, but now we're starting to see some clouds creep in from the south and southwest. But remember, not a good rain chance today. Most of us do stay dry, and for the most part, I don't see a rain chance until we hit late afternoon off into the evening hours. That's probably your best bet, and that's still 20–30%. So for the most part, if you have any plans, stick to them. They'll be all right. 59 degrees there in Lexington. We're at 61 in Mount Sterling. Winchester, my friends there in Clark County, looking good this morning. Go off toward Irvin and Estill County, and then Powell County, Wolfe County, Magoffin, Morgan, Menifee, all looking just fine early this morning, too. Go up Highway 11. You'll hit Flemingsburg, and things look pretty good there, too. Maysville, AA Highway up north. We're sitting at 56 degrees. Things are just looking good this morning. We'll do it again tomorrow morning, except with a slight chance of rain. Remember, much of your day stays dry. I would say the better opportunity to maybe see a stray shower is going to be during the evening, off into the nighttime hours and into tomorrow morning, because that's where that energy gets a little bit closer. But for the most part, right around 80 degrees, we'll stay mainly dry. If you do get a shower over you, remember, it doesn't last long. So just stick to the plans if you're wanting to take the kids out later on today. Above average temperatures remain in place. They do not move anytime soon. And so what we're going to be seeing the next several days, remember, average is 67, so when we continue to see the next several days dropping temperatures, we're dropping them from the 80s. We're not dropping them from the 70s, so we're actually going into the 70s the next few days, which is still extremely nice. Rain chances will be on the increase. Again, tomorrow is going to be your better opportunity for scattered showers and thunderstorms. None of this looks like any severe weather. I don't expect that. So there's some good news. It's just mainly beneficial rain to the yards. Once we hit the weekend, remember, your rain chance tomorrow is your best chance. Friday, it's mainly morning hours. Early afternoon, you'll start to see that fade away. And once that fades away, you're talking about a really nice weekend in store. And we're looking at the 70s and right around 80 degrees on both Saturday and Sunday. So trying to get out to Keeneland the next few days. Remember, it reopens here for today. You can do it today. Tomorrow, spotty showers and thunderstorms is probably the better likelihood of actually seeing some rain pass by. On Friday, I believe it moves out of here in Lexington during late morning, early afternoon, and then once the races start, you'll actually be able to get out there, and it'll be a really nice afternoon there on Friday here in Lexington. Eastern areas, I would say still about 2 to 3 p.m. That's when you can start to see that rain move out. Far eastern areas on Friday afternoon. Saturday and Sunday, everybody's dry. Everybody feels good. 70s and 80s, and next week we pick right back up on those storm chances in the forecast. So it's not really an extremely wet forecast. I still expect tomorrow and off into Friday, most of us right around ½ an inch if you do pick up rain, which is not a lot of rain. But still, what it's going to do, we talked about this earlier, it'll knock down some of that pollen count. So all that pollen in the air that just can't be knocked out, you got to get the rain in here, just kind of clean it on out. So we'll do that next couple of days.
All right, so pretty beneficial, actually.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Micah. Coming up on 5:16 right now.
A Wisconsin woman turns 100 years old this summer.
And Adeline Brandenburg is still spry enough to volunteer a few days each month. In fact, she's been volunteering at a local thrift shop for the past 23 years. Her motto is just keep going until you drop. To thank Adeline for her years of service, the thrift shop is planning a celebration for her 100th birthday, which is coming up in June.
I would love to talk with her, wouldn't you?
Yeah, the stories she could tell, but look at her, just continue to try to do good there.
Yes.
All right. 5:16 the time on WKYT this morning. It's so good to have you along with us. We have a lot more news coming right up.
Yeah, we'll have a look at your money when we come back.
A major recall at Walgreens, and a new stamp features a pint-sized legend. I'm Marley Hall, and I'll have those stories and more coming up in your CBS Money Watch report.
Welcome back into WKYT this morning on your Wednesday. It's real good to have you with us. It's 5:20 early in the morning, so you're ahead of the game. Walgreens has issued a major recall, and a new stamp is honoring a legendary child actress.
And Wayfair is teaming up with Porch.com. Marley Hall has the latest on your money.
A popular brand of fruit sold at Walgreens nationwide is being recalled. Milky Way International Trading Corp is voluntarily recalling Nice peach slices and Nice mixed fruit in 8-ounce glass jars. The company says it's out of an abundance of caution due to potential glass in the product. Stocks were sluggish during midday trading and closed in mixed territory Tuesday. The Dow gained 49 points. The Nasdaq lost 19. The home furnishings website Wayfair is teaming up with Porch.com. Now Wayfair customers can purchase an item, then have a home service professional from Porch.com assemble or install it. The online service is available in 15 markets. There's a new stamp that honors legendary child actress Shirley Temple. It features the icon as she looked in the popular 1935 film Curly Top. Temple is the Postal Service's 20th inductee in the Legends of Hollywood stamp series. That's your Money Watch. For more, log on to CBSMoneyWatch.com. In New York, I'm Marley Hall.
So JetBlue is making it easier for weary travelers to take a quick nap before takeoff. The airline unveiled 4 Jet Nap Energy Pods in its terminal at JFK Airport in New York City. Now, the pods are created by New York-based Metro Naps and look like futuristic reclining chairs. We need some of these here. They play rhythms designed to help bring relaxation and reduce distractions when nap time is over. The chair wakes the traveler up with a combination of lights, music, and vibrations. Passengers will be able to snooze in the pods for free for 20 minutes. JetBlue said the goal is to give flyers the chance to recharge. Yeah, we need some of those here.
Yeah, all right. They could put one right over here, and I could get in that before the noon news.
You and Mike are going to
day.
be fighting over this pod. Hey, I need my 20 minutes.
Yeah, we'd have to have several, I think, around here. This crew goes at it pretty hard, this whole long shift. It's good to have you with us bright and early on WKYT. 5:22 is the time on your Wednesday. It's Hump Day, everybody, and a lot more news is on the way.
Yep, sports is next.
John Calipari back on the recruiting trail, offers another 5-star player, and last night UK and U of L met on the diamond in the Ville, and we had a classic. If you missed the highlights, they're worth sticking around for. Check this out when we come back.
We're staying dry this morning, and by the afternoon, I still expect mainly dry conditions. There is a slight chance of rain in the forecast. Temperatures are there in the 50s this morning, but we finish off in the upper 70s to lower 80s. Let's check out sports, see what's going on.
They played last week in Lexington, but last night UK and U of L took their baseball rivalry to a whole new level in Louisville. First inning, the Wildcats get on the board. Kentucky's leading hitter Zach Rex hits it a ton to right. Hits right off the top of the wall. Evan White would score to make it 1-0. Rex with a double. Now up 2-0 in a play you may never see again in your life. Ball popped to shallow right. Luke Becker going out. Tristan Pompey coming in. They collide, but watch Storm Wilson. What a play! We move to the 7th. Kentucky leads 4-1, make it 5-1. Storm Wilson delivers the RBI single to right, and all seems well. But in the Louisville half of the 7th, things get close in a hurry. The Cardinals' Corey Ray. Boom! He's a first-round draft pick, ladies and gentlemen. Hits it to the deepest part of the park. A 2-run homer. That's Ray's 11th. It's 5-4 UK. 2 batters later, Brendan McKay hits a towering shot to right. It's headed for Papa John's Cardinal Stadium, and Marcus Carson, all 5-7 of him, tracks it and robs him of a home run. Oh my goodness, inning over. UK helps the Louisville cause of the 8th. Tying run at third, Sean Jelly throws a wild pitch. We're tied at 6-6. We go to the 9th. Former Tates Creek Commodore Mr. Baseball, Devin Hairston jumps on the first pitch he sees. Back up the middle. Play at the plate. Colin Lyman beats it by inches, and they mob Hairston in the middle of the field. The Cards and Kentucky, a devastating loss. 7-6, your final. Kevin Knox, a 5-star small forward out of Tampa, Florida, now has an offer from John Calipari. Calipari made an in-home visit a couple of nights ago. Knox goes 6'8", 195. Depending on which recruiting service you look at, he is rated either the number 6 or 7th best player in the country. He is being pursued by the likes of North Carolina, Duke, and Florida State. That's a look at sports. Have a great day.